Yes, class, good morning. Now, today topic is second order derivative. This is the same things, same rules, no rules and tricks change, but differentiate with the double times, means two times. When differentiate the first time, this is called the first order derivative. When difference in the same function in the two times, this is called the derivative, second order derivative. So then suppose we are taking any function y equal to fx. This is given function and differentiate of this function, differentiate with respect to x. Then what value of this? Dy over dx. This is called the first order derivative. First order derivative of fx means given function is fx. First order derivative of fx. Then this function, suppose this first order differentiate, we again differentiate this, then this is called the second order. Again differentiate, then dy over dx equal to, this is called second order derivative, means one less to one first order, suppose double less then second order. Or here you can write here d square y upon dx square. This is called second order derivative. This is called second order derivative. Means when second order derivative of fx. This is first order derivative of the fx. This is the second order derivative of fx. So means when differentiate in two times, this is the second order. Just note down and then start the exercise. Yes, student, I am taking the first question from exercise 5.7. First question, function here y equal to x square plus 3x plus 2 and find the second order derivative dy double dash. Now start the solution here. First, differentiate with respect to x, this function. Then dy over dx equal d over dx x square plus 3x plus 2. Then differentiate it 2x plus 3. And this will be 0. This will be differentiate of 2 is 0. This is the differentiate of function of y. This is the first order. This is first order. When you differentiate again it, then this is called the second order. Again differentiate. Again differentiate with respect to x. This is called d square y upon dx square. This function. Then d over dx 2x plus 3. Then differentiate it, this answer will become only 2. So this is your answer, d square y upon dx square. This is your answer. Means only 2. This is the first order, this is the second order. Very simple things. When differentiate two times, this is called the second order derivative. Note down, then second question. Yes, student, next question I am taking question number 3rd. Same exercise, y equal to x cos x. Here two function algebraic and trigonometry means. So then we are using here product rules and second order also. Find your second order derivative. So then differentiate with respect to x. So dy over dx equal d over dx x cos x. Using a product rule, then first function product rule means ud, differentiate of the first function, differentiate of the second plus second function, differentiate of the first function. This is product rule. First function, differentiate of the second function. This will be sin x cos x, sin x plus cos x will be same here and x is 1. So means minus x sin x and plus cos x. This is the value of dy over dx. Again differentiate of this function. Again differentiate with respect to x. Then this value of this d square y upon dx square, and this will be d over dx minus x sin x plus cos x. This function. That again you are using the product rules. You are using again product rules, and yes, simple differentiate. Then first function, this rule only, minus first function, minus I am taking the outside here. First function differentiate of sin x is cos x plus sin x is same here, a difference x is 1. Then differentiate of the cos x is minus sin x. So now inside multiply minus x cos x plus minus sin x and minus sin x. Then calculate here minus x cos x minus sin x minus 2 sin x. This is value of d square y upon dx square. This is your answer. Very simple thing here. First order here differentiate, then answer this, again differentiate of this, then answer this number. Calculation very easy. Sign is when you multiply the sign is very carefully. Then note down my next question. Yes, student. Next question I am taking the same exercise, question number 6. This question very important question. Function here y equal to e exponent x and sin 5x. When you differentiate it very carefully, here two function, first is exponential function, second is trigonometric function. Then start the solution. Differentiate with respect to x. So dy over dx equal d over dx e exponent x sin 5x. Now start here. First function using the product rule here. First function, second function. First function differentiate of the second function, d over dx sin 5x plus sin 5x and d over dx e exponent x. So now e exponent x are same, sin 5x, this will be cos 5x. First e exponent is the same here, sin differentiate of the sin 5x, cos 5x. Again using the chain rule here, sin 5x is 5 plus sin 5x are same and e exponent here same. This will be not change. So taking e exponent x common here, what is left? 5 cos 5x plus sin 5x. This is the value of dy over dx. First order derivative is complete. Again you differentiate of this function, then this is called the second order derivative. Again differentiate with respect to x. This is called d square y upon dx square. Differentiate here d over dx e exponent x taking first function and 5 cos 5x plus sin 5x. Ex you will take the first function and rest will be you take the second function. Again using here product rule, same rule here. Those are using you here, same rule here. Here first function e exponent and second this. Here first function e exponent x and second function here goal. Complete this. Now differentiate e exponent x d over dx 5 cos 5x plus sin 5x plus second function is saying cos 5x plus sin 5x and d over dx e exponent x. The first function will write the same here, e exponent x 5 will be right here same, this 5 will write here same. Cos 5x means minus sin 5x, you will write minus sign, then write in bracket sin 5x. 5 cos 5x is sin 5x. Again using this 5x by chain rules, it means 5 plus sin 5x means cos 5x. By chain rules 5x is 5. First 5, this 5 write the same here. Cos 5x and differentiate of the cos 5x minus sin 5x, and again using the chain rule 5x also, but then 5. Similarly sin 5x is cos 5x and 5x is also 5. Multiply here. Plus second term here same here 5 cos 5x plus sin 5x are differentiate of e exponent x. Again taking e exponent x and e exponent x, again taking here common in whole. Minus 5, 5 has a 25 sin 5x plus cos 5x. And this 5 item here first, plus 5 cos 5x plus sin 5x. At ex I am taking here whole common. Then d square y upon dx square. E exponent you write same here, e exponent x minus 24 5x and plus 5, that means minus 24 sin 5x. 25 minus 1, 24. 5 cos 5x and 5 cos 5x plus 10 cos 5x. Again you taking here common 2 e exponent x, then 5 to the 10, first positive value of writing first here cos 5 cos 5x, and negative value in the second sin 5x. This is your answer. So very simple things. This is not any don't confuse any matter. First differentiate of the first function first order, then again differentiate of the second order. But calculation or sign multiplication is very careful doing. Just note down. Then next question. Yes, student, next question I am taking. Question number 8, same exercise, and same find the second order derivative. Here function y equal to tan inverse x. So you know the what identity of the tan inverse. When you differentiate of the d over dx with respect of the tan inverse x, value of the 1 upon 1 plus x square. This is already noted, this identity. Yes, now start the differentiate with respect to x. This will be dy over dx equal d over dx tan inverse x. What is value of the tan inverse x? According to identity, 1 plus x square dy over dx, means first order derivative is completed. Again differentiate it, again differentiate with respect to x. Now this is d square y upon dx square equal d over dx equal 1 upon 1 plus x square, this function, and d over dx. In this function you can not directly differentiate, you will write in the reciprocal form here. Then 1 plus x square inverse form. Reciprocal of this means inverse form. This power will be going my negative way. But then this is a very easy of this. Why? Because d over dx is x exponent n. Using this identity, n x square n minus 1. According to this identity using here, I am very simple of this for solving. This minus 1 minus x square upon minus 2, and again differentiate over d 1 plus x square. You are using here the chain rules here. First differentiate here x exponent n, then using identity, what is left part 1 plus x square, then again differentiate it with the help of the chain rules. So then minus 1 1 minus x square or minus 2, differentiate here 0 plus 2x. What answer you write here? You multiply inside here, so 2x minus 2x upon 1 minus x square whole square. 1 minus x square whole square. Then this is your value of the second order derivative. D square over dx square. Minus 2, this minus 2, this minus sign multiply here, then minus 2. This is the minus 2 symbol. Minus 2x upon this negative inverse will be going, then make the positive at the 1 minus square whole square. This is your answer. Note down it. Very simple things. Yes, next question. Yes, student, next question I am taking the question number 11. This question is important questions. Yes, same things here. Function y equal to 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, and prove that here d square, second order derivative in d square y upon d square ka plus y equal to 0. This will be you prove that here. Now start the solution. Differentiate with respect to x. This will be dy over dx equal d over dx 5 cos x minus 3 sin x. Differentiate it. 5 will be right same here, cos x minus sin. Differentiate of cos x minus sin x. 3 will be right here same, cos sin. Differentiate of sin x is cos x. So then you can write here minus 5 sin x minus 3 cos x. This is the value of dy over dx. When you again differentiate it, then you come this answer. And then again differentiate with respect to x, d square y upon dx square. This will be right at d over dx minus sign taken common here, 5 sin x plus 3 cos x. Minus sign I am taking outside. Minus sign here counting outside. Again differentiate 5 here same here, 5 sin x is cos x and plus 3 cos x will be minus sin x. Differentiate of sin x cos x, differentiate of cos x minus sin x. But then minus, or you from look this second order derivative and function with the value of the function 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, 5 cos minus the value of this y. This is you can write a y and d square y upon dx square. You can write here d square y upon dx square. This y transfer this side plus y equal to 0. So hence put that. Very simple thing. When this last step you convert in the function form. Last step, both last step and function are the same. Then you convert in the function y. And this y transfer in right side. This is your prove that. Yes, note down. Next question. Yes, student. Next question I am taking question number 13. Function y equal to 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x, and so that x square y2 plus xy1 plus y equal to 0. Now look, in this question looking the different ways. Solving method is the same, identity is the same, but looking at different. Here writing x square y2. Y2 means second order. Y2 means here second order. Y1, value of the y1 means dy over dx. Or y2 means d square y upon dx square. He is not write the y dash y double dash. He write y1 y2. It means writing method are different, but solution will be same here. Dy over dx and d square y upon dx square. This is the same things. Yes, start the solution means you will differentiate this given function is 2 times. Now start the solution. Differentiate with respect to x. This will be dy over dx. The d over dx 3 cos log x plus 4 sine log x. Now differentiate here. 3 will be write the same. Differentiate here log x. Log x means cos x means minus sine. Again using the chain rule here, log x. Here d over dx again using chain rule, log x plus 4 differentiate of the sin x cos x. This will be here, this is the closure. So differentiate of sin x log cos log x, and again d over dx log x. Means first differentiate the cos x, this minus sin x means sin log x. This is the here not x, not only x here log x. Again differentiated with the help of the chain rules log x. Same things here. And now minus 3, this log x differentiated in the upon minus 3 sin log x upon x, and here plus sign 4 cos log x upon x, differentiate of this. Are here dy over dx means, are here writing dy over, I am already explained here dy over dx means y1 according this. Here write y1 means dy over dx. So I am writing here y1. This x multiplying here, taking LCM and multiply here, the x y1 equal minus 3 sin log x and plus 4 cos log x. Again differentiate of this, then you find the value of this there. Now again differentiate with respect to x. This will be using a product rule. First function, second function, first function and second function. The first function differentiate of second function means y2. y2 means d square y upon dx square. This is called the y2. The y2 and plus y1, a differentiate of the first function is 1 equal the d over dx minus, I am writing it in detail from here, d over dx, here x y1, again here d over dx minus 3 sin log x plus 4 cos log x. Using a product rule, first function, second function, first function or second function y2 according this, and plus y1 and this using your first function equal minus 3 log sin x means cos log x, or again log x means x plus 4 and cos x means minus sin log x and upon x log x means x, or this x again taking common and multiply here. What value of here? X square y2 plus x y1. When you taking LCM and then multiply the right side, left side, here x into x square, here xy, and now here taking minus common, 3 cos log x plus 4 sin log x minus this minus sign or this minus sign I am taking common here, and what is left writing in the inside of the bracket. And look this value of the function and value of the second order derivative is same here, then you can write here minus y, then you can write answer here, okay, x square y plus y2 x y1, or this minus sign transferring this side plus y equal 0. This is your proof that. Very simple things. Means your last step, your answer step, you can easily convert in the value of the function. And last time the answer is same here. Then you write the value of the function here. Then transfer right left side and you will get the answer. Yes, note down. Then next question. Yes, student, next question I am taking. Question number 16, same exercise. This question very important questions. E exponent y x plus 1 equal 1 and prove that this second order derivative equal square of the first order derivative. Yes, now look here. This is looking the different time, means y is not directly isolated here. So then you first isolate the y here. Then here equal to 1. First changing in the question, then solve. Now e exponent y x plus 1 equal 1 means e exponent y equal 1 upon x plus 1. So something changing here in question, means y and x term separating here, then differentiate here. This is the function. This function changing in this form, then differentiate with respect to x. This function change in this form, then differentiate. Means dy over dx, e exponent y equal d over dx, and you will write in this form x plus 1 minus 1. Always remember this. In this form we will never differentiate. We will write in this form, means reciprocal inverse form, then differentiate. The e exponent y, the differential e exponent y, but here differentiate with respect of, means y again differentiate with chain rules. Dy over dx here. First differentiate e exponent y same, but here with respect of the x, then y will be again differentiate with the help of the chain rules. Same things here. Differentiate of x exponent and minus x plus 20 power minus 2. Again d over dx x plus 1, means this will be changed minus 1 upon x plus 1, or this negative power converted in positive integer, and here 1 plus 0, means minus 1 upon x plus 1 exponent 2. This is the value of e exponent y and dy over dx. Now look here. Value of e exponent y here, then you will write this 1 upon x plus 1. Value of this function I am writing here, and dy over dx. This value transposing this, then cancellation this, means this will be cancel of this. Then dy over dx equal minus 1 upon x plus 1. Means this 2 power cancel from this function. And then what is left here? dy over dx equal to minus 1 upon x plus 1. Then you again differentiate here. After that you will differentiate. Again differentiate with respect to x, means d square y upon dx square. Here equal d over dx and minus, and I am writing outside here, minus x plus 1 whole minus 1. Write in this form. Then this minus sign, again differential of the minus will be plus, then plus 1 x plus 1 x to the power minus 2 and d over dx x plus 1 with help of the chain rules. This 1 upon x plus 1, exponent will be positive 2, and here 1 plus 0, means 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. X plus 1 is whole square. Then you can write here, suppose this is the square of the 1 is 1, and x plus 1 square already here given. So then you write in the whole square form. Then 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. You are writing. And suppose here this is the positive form, but value of the first order here minus sign here. So suppose any number squaring of the minus 1 is the plus 1, squaring of the 1 is also is 1. Meaning when you square the positive number, the positive. When square of the negative number, then also is positive. Suppose you are writing here minus 1, this is not changing in the function. This function will be not changed. Suppose we are putting here the minus sign, the function will be not changed because square of the negative value is always positive. So then this value, this is the value of the dy over dx. You can easily write here dy over dx, and this is the whole square. You write here d square y upon dx square. This is a hence proof. Very carefully it when you solving second order derivative. Here this function, and when after this step you will be writing the whole square form, and this will be converting the minus c. Here positive, but you will convert. Suppose you are converting negative, the value will be not change. Answer will become same, but then negative, and this value will be the first order derivative. You write first order derivative, and this will be your proof. Very simple things, but tricks. Yes, note down.